Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm continuing my Rollercoaster Tycoon World playthrough. Finally got through that tutorial that had been giving me hell. Um, and so we're heading into the next section of our Rollercoaster Tycoon World campaign with Canary Rock Park. Reach higher grounds with a mountainside theme park. So we'll see how this one goes. We'll see if I have as much trouble with this one. Like I said, the last one that I kind of quit in the middle of last time was a huge pain, partly because there were just things that I was not figuring out that took me a minute to figure out in terms of the money management and like hints that I did not pick up on that the objectives themselves gave me and stuff. And then also just because um, it was just a long haul kind of a. It just took a while to get everything in motion to where it needed to be and get everything built up. Um, but we got there eventually. Going into this next one, we'll see what happens here. So, Canary Rock Park. Canary Rock, what a beautiful national treasure. Unfortunately, you can't just flatten them. Instead, you're going to have to work them into your park design. I would hope so. And yeah, it looks like we are officially done with the tutorial kind of stuff. This is our first true campaign scenario. Minimum park revenue of $500. I need to have at least one coaster in my park with an intensity of at least 4, and minimum park value of $20,000. I need to build. I have a few challenges here. My apprentice challenge is going to be to build a piece by piece building of at least one minimum coaster in group 1. I need to have at least 4 shops in my park. I need to get my fame rank up to at least 3 for the master challenges and a ride quality of 100. And then for my Tycoon challenge, I need to get up to 2 coasters in my park, minimum intensity of 5, minimum revenue of 1,000 for the park. So we'll just kind of see how this stuff comes along. At the end of the day, I'm just focusing on the main objectives for these videos right now. I can always come back and revisit the challenges at a later point. So, yeah, I will get some lights added into the park here in a little bit. Not my main concern right now. Let me just put this on pause while I figure out how I'm gonna do the layout for this park. We're also gonna right off the bat raise the park entrance fee. I know that feels a little bit sort of shitty with the lack of anything that I have in this park right now, but all right, let's see here. Ooh. I'm gonna kind of put my staff buildings off in this little corner. For the moment. We're just going to get janitor, mechanic, and medics. I will add more as needed. I really like the pattern. Alright, so I've got my little staff buildings over here. Let's get those opened up. Let me see if I can get my thing put in there to keep guests out of there. This is just lampposts, so there's also some flags. But I don't think this has the under fences is really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for just like a do not enter kind of thing. There we go. That'll keep peeps from walking back there by the staff buildings. All right, let's try to see what kind of little flat rides I can put over here. Yeah, let's go with just a nice classic merry-go-round. Why are they trying to default it to a weird spot there? Okay, I gotta fix something here. Something's not working with me. There we go. That is a very long queue line. Let's try to get some nice scenery put in there. At least some nice, pretty little lilac bushes. Up the admission price a little bit on the merry-go-round. Let's check our... Okay. All right. I don't have a lot of actual land area to work with yet right now. All right, let's go ahead and open up the park. I need to get some shops and stuff put in here too. So let me find an area for that. Drink stand. Let's get a burger stand in here as well. Okay. As far as that stuff goes, we are going to just start right there. Got to start deleting some of this stuff that's going to potentially get in the way of rides. All right. Now I'm just going to kind of let things kind of do their thing for a little bit, try to just get some income flowing before I keep really building up the park. Because I just had to spend a lot of money to just get the bare bones things, which is fine. To where that wouldn't be a huge issue, but I want to make sure that I'm keeping that income flowing so that I just basically just so I don't get myself into trouble here. Let me get a restroom put over here as well. Oh, let's see if I can find one of the sort of neat little plaza areas that were such a cornerstone of the last park that I had to do. Partly because it just looks really nice. But it also just gives, trash cans a little bit of lighting and stuff too. All that kind of good stuff. Let's get some lamp posts put up around the park. Because that is a big thing that it will yell at me about. So she wants to ride just a generic flat ride. Perfect, because I have several of those. Okay, just had to spend another chunk of money, but I think we'll be fine still. Let's get this influencer here. She'll have a couple rides that she'll enjoy, hopefully. Oh, I gotta put in just a couple more lamps here. I realize this path is really dark. Okay, there we go. Just the beginnings, humble beginnings, but we're getting somewhere with this park at least, right? Influencer gets here on the 18th. Okay. Merry-go-round is broken. Uh-oh. Hopefully the mechanic can get there pretty quickly. Alright, I saw the mechanic on the way over. The influencer has arrived. Merry-go-round is fixed. Raise the price here just a little bit. Here as well. Alright. Making a profit, good. She's in line for her ride, good. Yay. I have appeased first influencer in game to fame level. I don't love the whole influencer thing that they went with for this one. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. What can you do? I'm going to sneak a little thrill ride in right here. Let me expand this regular path a bit first. Give them the kind of option to go back that way or come this way. Ooh, that looks very weird. Okay, that looks better. Go ahead and open that one up as well. My first thrill ride. That was expensive, but it'll definitely help overall bring in a few more types of guests. Should help with profit. Oh yeah, we're already off to a better start with profit this month than the last. Helps that we're also getting more guests coming in and that kind of stuff too. But peeps are, I can't read that with my overlay up there. Peeps are recommending my park to their friends. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. So things I can definitely improve to keep guest satisfaction coming up is going to be attraction variety and park beauty. And I can kind of agree with that. Just looking at my own park right now, I am going to get some more lamps put over here too. I need to remember to keep up on that because they will kind of get on me about it if I don't keep up on it myself. Okay. These are starting to come up slowly but surely. I'll kind of get some more money coming in. I kind of want to let the money build a little longer. And then I can start working on a roller coaster here soon. I might take out a loan at some point too, just to help boost before I build a roller coaster. Roller coaster will bring in a lot of income generally. If the last one I got through is anything to go off of, that ended up helping make the big difference in that scenario I had been kind of struggling with. But for now, I just kind of want to let things go at the rate that they're going. I am making pretty decent profit so far. I want to connect this here too, so that people can also go straight to the shops or from the shops to here or whatever. I kind of want to help bridge some of those connections. We'll kind of leave these things as they are. She wants to do her adventure themed souvenirs, which I hate because I don't have an adventure themed park, so I have to put in a stupid little shop just for her that I'm eventually just going to get rid of anyways, so whatever. We'll put it here, right front and center. We're going to raise the price on it a decent amount to make her, pay for what she's making me put in here. And then I'll just sell that thing as soon as she's gone. Because again, it does not fit the overall theming of my park. She's going to be here in about a month. And I'll let other people use it in the meantime, of course, but it's definitely just for this one influencer. That's another thing I really don't like about the influencer system in this one is like, so the other roller coaster tycoon that I've played the most is 3, and 3 had the VIP system, which was similar, but I thought for one just made more sense. It's like a full-on celebrity and not just like influencers. But they were also like a lot more varied, and they'd have different goals each time. Whereas these are like the same ones who want the exact same things. And some of them are like, you have a little more wiggle room, but there are a good chunk of them who it's like, you have to have this one specific ride or this one specific building. And I really think that's just odd. I don't care for that. Especially when it's something like this that really just like messes with the theming of my park. My park beauty is plummeting. So I've got to probably help if I get just an extra janitor or 2 in. I'm just going to hire 2 more right off the bat. Let's get things cleaned up because that definitely doesn't like help with the park beauty aspect that they're rating me on. Yeah, that's a lot of guests saying the paths are disgusting, so I'm going to get some more janitors in here to start getting that cleaned up. All right, now that the influencer is gone, I can get rid of her stupid adventure thing. Well, that one's a little bigger than I want right now. I think I will maybe get another family ride in. Maybe not right now. Yeah, let's go with this one. I wonder if I have enough space. No, I don't. Okay. It's fine. think I'd rather put it this way. Yeah, I know. I just spent a lot of money, but I think we will be all right. Thank you. I'm gonna get a extra mechanic hired as well now that I've got a good chunk of rides. So far, I haven't had a lot of issues with that, but I rather just not have issues with that, you know? So, just gonna kind of let things go for a little bit again. I'm gonna keep an eye on this and see if the Park Beauty starts coming back up once I have. Let's maybe. I'm gonna get some extra recycling bins placed. As well as just a couple of regular trash cans. And probably not a bad idea to get a couple benches too, huh? I don't really want a whole picnic table. Let's just get some standard sort of benches in. Okay. Park Beauty's now coming back up. Good. Attraction variety is pretty low, but that's something I'm working towards. I'll be able to get a roller coaster in here once I'm confident that I'm making enough money to do so. Need to think about if it's worth doing a marketing campaign right now. It would be a lot of how much money I currently have, but it might be worth it just to get more guests coming in for the rides I do have. While I'm saving up to build a roller coaster. I don't want the heat maps. I think I am going to do a junior and family ride marketing campaign because I have plenty of those so I can bring people in to visit them. It's expensive, but I think it'll pay off just by getting more guests actually into the park. Alright, where in the world are my mechanics? There we go. Okay, get over here. Please fix it. It's gonna kind of mess with my whole plans if you don't fix this ride, since it is one of the ones that is in the category of my marketing campaign. Thank you. It's making a lot of guests very unhappy, so let's get another mechanic hired just to. They are not fixing things very quickly, and then part of that is just I had to put the staff buildings way over there, but part of it is just that they're just not getting there fast enough. Let me see how long it takes for one to get over here now. There's one there, okay. Okay. All right. I'm losing guests. I don't know if my marketing campaign was very effective. I'm still making money, but I make money a lot slower when the amount of guests I have in the park went from a high of 364 down to almost a full 100 less. But I try to keep buying little things like this too, to just try to keep that park beauty going up, ever so slightly as I can. That's not one of the ultimate factors in how much people enjoy the park or anything, but it makes a difference, especially when I am losing guests repeatedly. Okay, fix it. Fix it. Oh my god. Dude. Fix the ride. What is wrong with all these mechanics? That actually makes me angry. That's another thing I really miss about Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is that you could actually like train and discipline your employees when they're not doing their jobs. And I really miss that because it seems to be a big thing in Roller Coaster Tycoon worlds for them to not do their jobs. And you used to be able to like just drop them there and they would go, oh yeah, that ride is broken, and they would fix it. And now you drop them there and they leave. It's just frustrating. Okay. What is this ride's goddamn problem? God, my amount of guests is rapidly plummeting. Still. I know it's still broken because the mechanics keep walking up to it and then leaving. God, no wonder I can't get anyone in the park when the ride downtime is like 9 months every time. Okay. I'm actively losing money now because of them. Fix it. fix the ride. Do your job. Oh my god. Everything is broken all the time because these mechanics are stupid. It's literally driving me insane. I'm not going to hire new mechanics when the ones I have won't even do their job. Okay. I'm just going to say fuck it and get my loan to get a roller coaster and hope that that helps bring more guests in and helps me get done with this park because these mechanics are severely pissing me off and I don't want to deal with it anymore. Stop it. I'm not trying to build right now. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's test this bad boy. Oh, no, let's not test it yet. Stop. I need to get some brakes. Okay, now let's test this bad boy. This thing's going to be insane, I think. I use wooden coasters a lot. They're kind of my favorite. They're just really nostalgic to me because that's what I grew up with. But nothing against other types of roller coasters. I love roller coasters in general, but I really enjoy wooden coasters. And I think with a lot of these more like generic parks they're having me do in the earlier campaign, they just kind of fit the best. Okay, I think I'm bringing that to a complete stop way too quickly. So let's go ahead and stop this. Then we can do the actual full brake system here. And let's go ahead and send it another test run. Don't need to ride the whole thing again. I think this is a pretty cool roller coaster. We'll see if it meets the excitement factor that I have to reach. I think it should, but we'll see. And it's going to make it go one more time. It didn't count for that test I just did a second ago, which is annoying, but it happens. Extremely intense, beautiful. We love to see it. Stop. I need more money before I can open it. That's annoying. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back to track building to get it to be the price that I want. Send it another test run. I still can't afford this. You know what? Wait, stop. Because I don't want to. Give this another test run. Brake system failed. Okay. Let's now give it another test run. Okay, passed the test. Now I've got to get the funds to actually open this thing somehow. Okay, perfect. Technically passed, even though the value wasn't where it needed to be or anything anymore, but I will take it. I'm not continuing with that park. Let's see what the next one is. Relaxing park along the winding riverbanks. For now, I'm just going to stop with where I was because that campaign took a lot more than I thought. But thank you for watching. I'm going to continue playing Rollercoaster Tycoon soon. I'll probably get some playthroughs of Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 started too, since I keep talking about how much more I like that one.